Is the United States secretly considering XRP as a reserve currency? If this happens, it could change everything. Not just for crypto, but for the global financial system. Imagine a world where the US dollar isn't the only dominant force, where blockchain-backed digital assets play a major role in international finance. Could XRP be the key to this transformation? Today, we're diving deep into the rumors, the facts, and what this could mean for the future of XRP holders and the entire crypto industry. Make sure you watch till the end because what we're about to uncover might shock you. First, let's talk about what a reserve currency actually is. A reserve currency is a form of money that governments and central banks hold in large quantities to conduct international trade, settle debt, and stabilize economies. Right now, the US dollar is the dominant global reserve currency held by central banks around the world. This gives the United States a massive advantage in global finance, allowing it to influence markets, control inflation, and maintain economic power. But what if that were to change? What if digital assets, specifically XRP, entered the picture? The idea of a cryptocurrency being used as a reserve asset might sound far-fetched, but when you really examine the trends in the financial world, it starts making a lot more sense. XRP has always been positioned as a bridge currency, designed for fast, low-cost international transactions. Unlike Bitcoin, which is often compared to digital gold, XRP's main use case is facilitating cross-border payments efficiently. Ripple, the company behind XRP, has been working with financial institutions and central banks for years, pushing the idea that XRP could revolutionize the way money moves across borders. The fact that major banks and payment providers have tested and adopted Ripple's technology adds to the argument that XRP could one day play a much bigger role in the global economy. Now let's take a step back and consider why the US would even look at XRP as a potential reserve asset. Over the past few years, we've seen increased discussions about the future of money, especially with the rise of central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs. Governments around the world, including the US, China, and the European Union, have been exploring the idea of creating their own digital currency. The argument is that CBDCs would make financial transactions more efficient, reduce fraud, and provide governments with greater control over monetary policy. However, implementing a CBDC on a global scale is no easy task. It requires infrastructure, security measures, and global cooperation. This is where XRP's existing network and Ripple's partnerships come into play. One of the biggest advantages of XRP is its speed and scalability. Traditional banking systems rely on outdated technology, which means international transactions can take days to clear. XRP, on the other hand, settles transactions in seconds. This efficiency has already attracted partnerships with institutions like Santander, SBI Holdings, and even central banks in various countries. If the US were to consider a blockchain-based reserve asset, XRP would be an obvious contender due to its track record and existing adoption in the financial world. But here's where things get interesting. The US government has had a complicated relationship with cryptocurrencies. On one hand, we've seen regulatory crackdowns, lawsuits, and skepticism from traditional financial institutions. On the other hand, we've also seen increased interest from government agencies, major banks, and even the Federal Reserve in exploring blockchain technology. The ongoing case between Ripple and the SEC is a perfect example of this tension. The SEC has accused Ripple of selling XRP as an unregistered security, while Ripple has argued that XRP should be classified as a currency, not a security. The outcome of this case could have massive implications for XRP's future and whether or not it could be considered for something as significant as reserve status. Now let's consider the economic factors that might push the US to look at alternatives like XRP. The global financial system is shifting. Countries like China and Russia are actively working to reduce their dependence on the US dollar. We've seen discussions about the BRICS nations exploring a new financial system that bypasses the dollar entirely. This shift is happening at a time when inflation concerns, debt crises, and economic instability are making global markets more uncertain. If the US were to diversify its reserve assets to include blockchain-based solutions, XRP could be a strong candidate. But let's be realistic. There are challenges. Adopting XRP as a reserve currency wouldn't happen overnight, and there would be major hurdles to overcome. First, the US government would need to fully regulate and classify XRP in a way that makes sense for global finance. The current legal battles would need to be resolved, and Ripple's relationship with regulators would play a critical role in how this unfolds. Second, there's competition. Other digital assets, including stablecoins and CBDCs, could also be considered for reserve status. The US might favor its own digital dollar rather than adopting an existing cryptocurrency. That being said, if XRP were to even play a partial role in global reserves, the impact on its price would be massive. Right now, XRP is trading at a fraction of its all-time high. But imagine if central banks and governments started accumulating XRP as part of their reserves. The demand would skyrocket, leading to a significant price surge. Could we see XRP hit $10, $100, even $1,000? While price predictions are always speculative, one thing is clear. Mass adoption on this scale would push XRP's value higher than ever before. So, where does this leave us? Is the US really considering XRP as a reserve currency? Or is this just speculation? The truth is, we don't have official confirmation, but we do have indicators that suggest the financial system is evolving, and blockchain-based assets are becoming more important. Whether it's XRP, Bitcoin, or a government-backed digital currency, one thing is certain: the future of money is digital. And if Ripple continues to build partnerships, expand its influence, and navigate regulatory challenges successfully, XRP could play a much bigger role in the global economy than most people realized. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you think the US would ever adopt XRP as part of its reserve assets? Or is this just wishful thinking? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's get the conversation started. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like this video, subscribe for more crypto updates, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.